Yo, so I'm chilling right now, sitting up, about to smoke my CBD. You know, I'm a CBD head. But I came here to talk today about, my topic today is really about my friend. So my homie, man, he Nigerian, first generation, where his parents came here first, then him. So he really like a first generation American, I guess, a black American or African that's migrant, whatever, how you want to say it, man. I don't know how the fuck they want to say that. But he asked me, he said, let me read the message. He said, so we talking about some black American shit. So I sent him one of these dudes that we know, white, he a black dude, but African. And he go to Lifetime and he be around all these white people. He be wearing these small clothes. He just think he one of them, and he go at somebody in the comments that was going at Stephen A. Smith in the comments about the things Stephen A. Smith was saying about Jasmine Crockett, the politician or whatever she said, I don't know. But Stephen A. Smith had some choice of words for her, and everybody in the comments was like, of FBAs or Africans that's rock with to know what's going on. They got that other culture. They like, why he talking about her? Like, who do? So the dude that we know, long story long, the dude we know, he's a cornball. He's a, I want to be Trump supporter. He's a lame-o. And my partner was telling me this, and both of them Nigerian. So my partner asked me, he said, questioning, you think you're a descendant of slaves? I said, man, I'm different, bro. I'm a descendant of an African from a part of Africa, but somebody in my bloodline, generation before him, were slaves. He said, well, I have a unique question for you or anyone. People say Africans aren't Americans, or they don't share the same slavery stories, etc. And I put question mark. He said, my question would be, what would be a difference from African Americans saying they're affected by slaves versus Africans saying they were affected by slaves? Of course, all Africa wasn't affected, but West Africans were. I said, okay. He said, so what would be the difference of a Nigerian saying I lost people to slavery versus African American per se? I said, so bro, from my upbringing, where I'm from, like in the Royal South, like Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, some of Florida, a lot of those places don't have a heavy African migrant influx. So it's not a lot of people there that is Africans. Like I gave him an example. Like my homeboy I grew up with, my best man in my wedding is Yoruba. He a Nigerian from Europe, but his dad, he came when he was like 6 or 8, something like that. But when he coming in our community, in our area, we ain't looking at him like, oh, that's an African. Like, we know he an African, but we not saying that's an African, treat him wrong. That's an African. He not like us. We saying like he's an African, but like we not thinking in our head like, oh yeah, he not African. He not like us. Like, it just no, we don't look at it like that. And I had told him I didn't start seeing like people that look like me have a discrepancy or division in with people that look like me. I never seen that till I moved to these cities that got different immigrants, like African immigrants, and I'm seeing like, and I told him, I said straight up, bro, like, be honest, man, black Americans, we accept everybody. We the one to say when a white dude can do a dance, oh, he can come to the cookout. So it ain't never been a point of us accepting or looking at, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and our conversation come from the Manello interview, and the Pan-African versus the traditional FBA. And I basically told him, bro, the traditional Foundation Black Americans think that Africans don't look at us as African look as an African. So that's how it all started. That's how the FBA and all that came about, because Africans and we had all these people. We had white people saying that we not American, and we got Africans saying that we not African. So they just started FBA, and it's valid because a lot of Africans don't think that African Americans are Africans. So, and it's never been the point of Africans, American thinking like, oh, y'all not African American when y'all come over here. Like, we look at y'all as African Americans. Like, we don't have the place to judge because we are the denominator, the common denominator, as in mistreatment and everything in America. Like, our culture is based on mistreatment. Like, right now, if you say something about a black woman or a black man in prison or black, like, if you say something about the negative part of Black American history, you will get a stream of following. You will get, it's a clickbait thing now. So I basically was telling him that. So that's how I explained it to him, bro. I said, bro, and then I said it's a difference in a Nigerian saying I lost someone from slavery and the African American saying it. And it's not trying, I'm telling him it's not trying to compare like who had the most trauma, but factually or on paper all across the world, that has been said that the American slave trade, American slave history was the worst thing ever. Worst time human being ever been treated, to the point where they are trying to erase it off the internet. They don't want people to see it because it was so devastating that these people still trying to fight to be equal. Like, it's Black Americans still trying to fight to be equal. So then my last thing I said, like, African Americans don't know slavery in Africa, but Africans from Africa damn sure know about African American slavery because our shit was that deep. So I say this just, bro, we all, like, when it comes to Manelo's situation and the girl and the people that's going against us saying we need to push the FBA instead of the Pan-African movement because all Africans don't think we black, or all Africans don't think black people are Africans, or whatever, man. It is another division thing, but to be honest, it's all, the division came because how Africans treated African Americans. Like, they all treat us, they think they way smarter than us. They think that maybe they is got a lot of people over there, they embedded you school. Over here is not that. Like, we still under, man, it's just a lot. This shit deeper than deep. So you can't even get in the weeds. I'm already on 7 minutes and 30 seconds of this video, and I just really wanted to be like 5 minutes. But I just say this, my last thing. We in America, if you are black, you, like, no matter how much money you get, no matter how much fame you get, how much notoriety, they still would never look at you as one of them. That's just point blank, period. And black people, period, whatever you're from, whatever background you're from, we have to see that we are one. Brown people too. We out.